Hi students, welcome to Kribai Tuition Center. Today we are going to see applications of addition formula. Now, many of the students have a lots of problem in remembering these formulas and how to apply it in the sums. Because you are memorizing the formulas, you are not able to come to a solution. You need not memorize anything. You just understand the concept, understand how these formulas are derived. Then you will be able to reproduce that in solving the problems. Now see, you have the formula sin A plus B is equal to sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. Now remember like this, sin A plus B. So when sin comes here the angles are different. Sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. Now here plus is there, so we are putting a plus here. So remember like this. Now here sin A minus B is equal to sin A cos B minus cos A sin B. You can see that this is the same thing, sin A cos B, cos A sin B. Here minus sign is there, so we are putting a minus sign over here. So you will get the formula sin A cos B minus cos A sin B. Now similarly, cos A plus B. So for cos, when plus is here, you will give a minus here. So when cos is coming, like here different angles you are writing, now here same angles will come. Cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. Similarly, cos A minus B is equal to cos A cos B plus, here minus is there, so we are putting plus here, plus sin A sin B. So remember like this, when sin is coming, you will write different angles. Sin A cos B, cos A sin B. Here plus is there, here also plus. So here minus is there, here minus. Now for cos, you will write same angles. Cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. Here plus is there, so you will put minus. Here minus is there, so you will put plus. Now just remember these four formulas so that you can derive 8 more formulas like this. Now see, we are going to add the first two formulas. Sin A plus B plus sin A minus B, which is equal to sin A cos B plus cos A sin B plus sin A cos B minus cos A sin B. So now these two gets cancelled. So you will get sin A plus B plus sin A minus B is equal to 2 sin A cos B. Or you can write it like this, 2 sin A cos B is equal to sin A plus B plus sin A minus B. Now this is your fifth formula. Now let us subtract the first two formulas. What will happen now? Sin A plus B minus sin A minus B is equal to sin A cos B plus cos A sin B minus of sin A cos B minus cos A sin B. Now take this minus inside, you will get sin A cos B plus cos A sin B minus sin A cos B plus minus into minus plus cos A sin B. So now what will happen? This plus sin A cos B and minus sin A cos B will get cancelled and you will get an answer 2 cos A sin B. So you can write your sixth formula 2 cos A sin B is equal to sin A plus B minus sin A minus B. Now we are going to add the third and fourth formula. Cos A plus B plus cos A minus B is equal to cos A cos B minus sin A sin B plus cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. So since plus is here, the signs don't get changed. So cos A cos B minus sin A sin B plus cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. Now the sin A sin B and sin A sin B gets cancelled. Minus sin A sin B and plus sin A sin B cancel. You will get 2 cos A cos B. So you will get your seventh formula as 2 cos A cos B is equal to cos A plus B plus cos A minus B. Now similarly, we are going to subtract these two formulas. Cos A plus B minus cos A minus B. So you will get a minus here. So the sign gets changed. Minus plus minus minus plus minus. So now cos A cos B and minus plus cos A cos B and minus cos A cos B gets cancelled. So you will get an answer minus 2 sin A sin B. So you can say this as 2 sin A sin B is equal to, now we are taking this minus to the left side. So what will happen? Here this plus will change as minus and this minus will change as plus. So you will get cos A minus B minus cos A plus B. So 2 sin A sin B is equal to cos A minus B minus cos A plus B. Now let us put A plus B is equal to C and A minus B is equal to D. So that what we will get? Now adding these two things, we will get 2A is equal to C plus D. So A is equal to C plus D by 2. Now we are going to subtract these two things. So A plus B minus A plus B. You will get 2B is equal to C minus D. So B is equal to C minus D by 2. Now we are going to apply A is equal to C plus D in this formula and B is equal to C minus D in this formula, C minus D by 2 in this formula. And similarly, everywhere where you have A plus B, we are going to put C, and wherever we have A minus B, we are going to put D, and we are going to change this formula. So what you will get? Sin C plus sin D is equal to 2 sin, instead of A you are going to put c plus d by 2 and cos, instead of b you are going to put c minus d by 2. Next, this formula, sin c minus sin d is equal to 2 sin c plus d by 2 cos c plus d by 2 sin c minus d by 2. Next, cos c plus cos d is equal to 2 cos c plus d by 2 cos c minus d by 2. Now here cos d minus cos c is equal to 2 sin c plus d by 2 sin c minus d by 2. Or you can also write this formula like cos c minus cos d is equal to minus 2 sin c plus d by 2 sin c minus d by 2. So, once when you remember how these four formulas are derived, you can write these four formulas. And when you come to use that in the sums, then you will become very familiar with these formulas and you need not memorize these things. Just memorize these four formulas and we can derive these 8 formulas easily. Thank you. Just a recap. You have sin a plus b is equal to sin a cos b plus cos a sin b. And you have sin a minus b is equal to sin a cos b minus cos a sin b. You have cos a plus b is equal to cos a cos b minus sin a sin b. And cos a minus b is equal to cos a cos b plus sin a sin b. So how to remember this formula? When you have sin, you will have different angles. Sin a cos b. Here plus is there, here is also plus is there. Now similarly here minus is here, so here minus. So for cos, same angles, cos a cos b. So since cos is here, we will start with cos. So remember like this. Cos a cos b, here plus is there, so you will put minus. Here minus is there, so you will put plus. Those who cannot remember all the formulas, just write these 4 formulas immediately going into the examination. Anyway, you are going to use these 4 formulas in all the Roman letters. Now, with these formulas, what we are going to next write? 2 sin a cos b. So, see here, where is 2 sin a cos b? So, what is your answer? Sin a plus b plus sin a minus b. Now see, I want 2 sin a sin b. So where it is? Here it is. Minus sin a sin b and minus. So I am going to cancel this and I am going to deal with this alone. So what will be my formula? Cos a minus b minus cos a plus b. Similarly, you can write anything. Now, see here. Sin c plus sin d. So, a plus b is c and a minus b is d. So, sin c plus sin d, when you are adding, you will get, these two gets cancelled. So, you will get this. So, 2 sin c plus d by 2 cos c minus d by 2. Now, write anything else. Now, I want cos c plus cos d. So, cos c plus cos d. So, these two gets cancelled. So, what I will get? 2 cos c plus d by 2 cos c minus d by 2. Now, I want say cos c minus cos d. So, cos c minus cos d. Minus here. So, here minus will come. So, I will get minus 2 sin c plus d by 2 sin c minus d by 2. So, if you remember these 4 formulas, you can write any other formula immediately. Thank you.